Welcome back, aviators, and oh boy am I about to lose my absolute, excuse my language, shit. I have had a nightmare setting up this flight, purely because I started doing a PMDG update and then my crappy slow internet was taking forever, so I couldn't be bothered, and then for some reason the whole plane wasn't generating, blah blah blah. I spent the last hour plus trying to get this livery to work, and we're finally there. We're finally on our way from Sao Paulo to Porto Alegre, but what an absolute ball ache. I mean, you know, I really want to love Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, and it does have some good points, but some of the background stuff behind it, getting liveries to work, getting it all set up nicely and running well, is just an absolute colossal arseache. Basically, I mean, it's like when you want to select a variant, you want to select a livery or something, and it's just a colossal disaster. It's so much easier on Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, but no, what I had to do is like for 2024, they said, let's take everything that was good about navigating around Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, get rid of it, and make the whole experience a complete, utter, mind-numbing ball ache. So excuse the rant, excuse the language, but honestly, it is enough to drive me to drink, which is why, actually, ironically, I'm now on about my fourth rum and coke. Yes, in the time it has taken me to get to this point, I have literally caned a good part of a bottle of Kraken rum. That is literally what this simulator does to you. But anyway, here we are. Enough of me ranting on and going crazy. Deep breath. Deep breath. And I've just noticed this jetway is laughably not attached to the main terminal. But hey, that's the least of my problems. Right, let's get this flight underway. We are down in Brazil. Quite appropriate to be here in Brazil, as the World Cup is on at the moment. Albeit not in Brazil, but of course, when you think World Cup, Brazil is one of the first teams that come to mind. Although, of course, not once the powerhouse they were. And but anyway, enough of all that. We are flying with GOL. Are they Brazilian? I think they are. Tell you what, having said all that now, I'll probably find out they're Chilean or something. But I'm sure GOL is a Brazilian airline. GOL Airlines. We will get this flight underway, don't we? GOL Airlines. Yeah, it's a Brazilian low-cost airline based out of Rio de Janeiro. But we're not in Rio de Janeiro. We're in Sao Paulo. And enough rabbiting. Let's finally get this flight underway. Right, I'm really not sure what's going on with the pushback here. It's just gone.
Chile 757. Not clear what you said. Say again.
Ah, Jesus wept.
Request push and start. Swiss 903. Push and start approved. Face south.
Okay, not quite sure what went on with the pushback there, because it went really weird on me. GSX, sometimes I just, to be honest, it was better before the update.
Kodiak 100.
Okay, that's a bit distant. There we go.
Ready for engine start and pushback.
This is going to be one of those flights, isn't it? It's going to be one of those flights. You just know it, right? Okay. Okay, yeah, that's working. Oh,
Ground.
okay, don't go back to them. Okay, right, it's not going. Jesus wept.
Itaru 675. Pushback.
Let's press the button several times to get it to go back to the cockpit. We got there in the end. We'll make it. Famous last words. Right, taxi, runway turn off. Everything's all good. So I'm sure I'm just going to talk over all this chatter because it's ridiculous.
762 contact tower on 118.4.
Sao Paulo ground, GOL 1405 ready for taxi.
Good morning. This is Kodiak 100. Would like to pick up a 9 by Clarence to Indime Airport.
GOL 1405. Runway 10 left, taxi, via Yankee 5, Yankee, India, Bravo, Golf.
Taxi to 10 left via Yankee 5, Yankee, India, Bravo and Golf for GOL 1405. Oh, excuse me. Hold short for number 1 behind the A320 traffic in front, GOL 1405. I do like the way. I tell you what, Say Intentions is coming along nicely, and I got an email with some new features where they're going to be able to. You're going to be able to basically link into your Navigraph charts and call up the right ones. Some AI thing they're doing, but they're doing some great work. Say Intentions AI, it really is. You pay obviously a subscription, but they're just adding so much to it all the time. And yeah, okay, it's not perfect, but as a substitute for areas where there's no VATSIM, I mean, I think it's the best option out there, and they're improving it all the time. I've got to say, I do like the new features they're always bringing to it. For me, if you fly regularly, it is definitely worth the subscription money. Because I used to use Beyond ATC, and I haven't sort of seen what they're up to, but certainly Say Intentions is a great option. Right, hopefully we're going to get called forward, because it's a shortish flight. It is now. There we go. Look at this. I like this a lot. It's not saying it though. It has come up on my thing.
Departure 15.
Approaching runway 10.
Line up and wait. Runway 10 left to GOL 1405. Don't know why I didn't actually say it. It's come up on my little.
Runway 10 left. Winds 320 at 10. Cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff. Runway 10 left. GOL 1405. Okay. Laps timer. Traffic's departed out. Yeah. Oops. Pay attention to that.
South 123 Alpha Zulu Heavy, Guarulhos Tower, say again.
Guarulhos Tower, Turkish 215, request takeoff.
Let's get back on the centre line.
Request takeoff, runway 10 left.
On runway 10 left remaining. 1,600 feet.
Accelerating down.
80 knots.
80 knots checks. Centre line.
V1.
Rotate.
Rotates. Positive rate of climb. There we are, bring gear up. Pilot on. City of Sao Paulo, below us there, as we continue our climb out. Having finally departed out of Sao Paulo on our way to Porto Alegre.
Departure, KLM 792 field. Hotel Heavy. Could you give us departure clearance?
So just reached cruising altitude. This is the GOL livery, by the way. Yeah. It's hard to describe it. I mean, it's not. I wouldn't say it's iconic. It's like it's run of the mill, I guess, for me. Yeah, looks easy on the eye enough. I wouldn't say it's one of my favourites. I wouldn't say I don't like it. I'd say it's sort of middle of the road for me. But obviously, if you've used them all the time, I mean, can't speak. It's the rum. Many memories of flying with them. Maybe it holds a special place for you. But yeah, I tell you what, it's just nice to be flying in South America because I do so many flights in Europe predominantly, down towards the Middle East, obviously of Oman Air, and it's just nice. It's just nice to fly other parts of the world. So yeah, really going to enjoy this flight. Contact Carenado Centre on 124.775. GOL 1405. Carenado Centre. Good afternoon. GOL 1405 on frequency. Sorry, I had to do that being in Brazil. Okay, so we are descending down into Porto Alegre. And it's towards the southern part of Brazil, not too far from the Uruguayan border. I realise how close to Rio de Janeiro, Sao Paulo. I tell you what, my geography of Brazil is absolutely atrocious, and South America in general. Do apologise. South America, never been to South America. Would I like to go? Yeah, sure. I love travel. It's a part of the world that I've never been. And yeah, where would I go in South America? If I had to go in South America somewhere, where would I go? I mean, I tell you what, that's a tough choice because, you know, there's so many places. I mean, obviously, I don't know. What's the most famous place in South America? I mean, for me, and I'm probably horrendously wrong here, but for me, personally speaking, it's a toss-up between Rio de Janeiro, is quite iconic, and then obviously Machu Picchu is probably the two most things that spring most to mind when we mention South America. But if I was to go to South America, you know what, I would quite like to go to Colombia. I think I've seen pictures of it. Looks spectacular, beautiful mountains, beautiful setting, looks amazing. So yeah, I would probably go to Colombia if I went to South America. It does look amazing. But if you happen to be South American and watching this and you know somewhere better or something else that you think I should come and see, feel free to mention it. So yeah, I would like to go one day for sure, definitely. Even if it is full of snakes, big spiders. Yeah, snakes I'm fine with, big spiders not so much, or any other insects or arachnid type things for that matter. But But yeah, would I get round to South America? Yeah, definitely. I would love to. I mean, yeah, it looks an spectacularly beautiful part of the world. And finally, Two-Tone Murphy is on
the nearest city, Caxias do Sul. This place is famous for.
I'll tell you what, I've consumed a considerable amount of crack and rum, so you're about to see how easy it is to land a plane when you're a bit drunk. Yeah. Yes, obviously wouldn't recommend doing this in real life because you'd end up in prison or worse, crash the thing. But we're on a simulator on a home PC computer, so I can get away with it. Okay. Just turn on to finals now for our
Firefly 00 Porto Alegre depart.
GOL 1405, contact Porto Alegre Tower on 118.1.
Porto Alegre Tower 118.1, GOL 1405. Porto Alegre Tower, good afternoon, GOL 1405 on frequency on finals for runway 29.
GOL 1405, Porto Alegre Tower, runway 29er, wind 260 at 11, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 29, GOL 1405. Okay.
Firefly 009er, contact departure.
Contacting departure for Firefly 009er.
Get down 3 green, with brakes on, everything's all set.
On 121.9er.
We're ready to land.
Ground 119.9er, OG 1154, bye bye.
Continue approach runway 1110, 3591.
35901, Roger.
Clear land runway 1110, 3591. Good morning, Tower. This is Europa Air, holding short runway 29, ready for departure.
Okay, so we're about to find out how easy is it to land a plane when you're a little bit drunk.
Firefly 009er, contact
Get down 3
departure.
green. Hopefully the gear's down.
Contacting departure for Firefly 009er.
GOL 1154, contact ground on 121.9er.
Ground 119.9er, OG 1154, bye bye.
100. Keep the nose coming down.
400
Wait.
approaching minimum.
Coming back this way now. Stop looking about. Whoa, what the hell?
Minimums.
Why have we drifted so far off to the side?
300.
No. No.
200.
No. It's going to be interesting. There we go.
100.
There we go. There we go. There we go.
Sync rate.
No.
30. 20. 10.
Dear. Way off the centre line. That was a pretty interesting landing and approach. What the hell happened there? I mean, that's really weird. Anyway, we're down on the runway somehow. Oh, that's a bit interesting. Let's vacate off to the right here. Here we go. Welcome to Porto Alegre. we have vacated. I have no idea what we vacated. Let's just go straight to the gate. We're not even going to bother with the ground handoff. There we go. So get rid of that. And we'll just go straight to the gate. There we go. How about that? That was an interesting landing. Bit different. Oh, hello. It's over here. Good old taxing. We like to keep it realistic on this channel, as you can see. Alrighty, so let's have a look at that replay, because I reckon that's going to be quite interesting. Just to do the flaps late coming out. Anyway, never mind. Anyway, this is our approach. We wobbled all over the place. Not surprised, really. I mean, the winds weren't too bad. They're about 11 knots. Lightish winds, but we got into a little bit of bother, didn't we? Because we sort of really drifted away from the centre line, and yeah. I don't think it's a hard landing, it just wasn't particularly on the centre. But, there's been a PMDG update, so it probably changed all the handling of it and everything. I think it handled better than it typically does, actually, in fairness, having said that, but we still managed to... I tell you what, we got it on the runway. It's always good. But you'll see how far off the centre line we were here. It's a pretty gentle touchdown, actually, I have to say. Here you can see how far off the centre line we were, because you can see it out the window. Oh, look at that. Oh, dear. Yeah. But I think this is going to be a reasonably soft touchdown. It'd be interesting to see what Valenta says. And in true PMDG style, we can't see the landing gear. That's perfect. You can see how much of an issue we... Oh, there it is. There's one landing gear. Might get the other in a minute if we're lucky. There it is. And yeah, you can... it's going to be interesting. But yeah, you can see we're off the centre line and everything. I was already... There's the reverse has been laid. Let's have a look and see what Valenta says. Alrighty, so we departed out from Sao Paulo and headed south westwards down the coast of Brazil into Porto Alegre with a landing rate of, look at that, 44. Yeah, it was a smooth landing, albeit quite a bit off the centre line. So we'll take that. No complaining there. Thank you very much for watching. Farewell for now.